I wanted to talk about how the channel has evolved in the last, what, 3 or 4 years or so. When I first started this channel, it was just something to do. I was recovering from Bell's palsy, and I was having a really hard time talking, and I just thought, well, this would be kind of fun, maybe funny as well. You know, trying to learn how to talk again, and I was just having a whole lot of fun. And you know, just laughing at myself, and you know, my daughter and stuff, she was having a good time with it, laughing at me. So but you know, it turned out to be something that I was having a whole lot of fun doing. I like to make the videos, I like the challenge, and you know, the things that you can do with the right software and all that. I really had a good time with it. And then well, you know, fast forward, it got to where I got this idea, well, you know what, I'm going to go do some camping and start filming and all that kind of stuff. And well, I was just having so much fun, I just kept doing it. And you know, it wasn't all about building a channel or, you know, making money and all that stuff. And I was just having fun. I keep saying that. So I'm still having as much fun as I was before. But now it's got to where it's a bit more of a challenge. You know, gas is more expensive. I'm not going anywhere with this, so you know, I'm not going to do any e-begging or anything like that. So, but fact is, you know, gas is a whole lot more expensive. And then yeah, it got to where the motorhome was completely. There was just no way that I could keep it going. You know, it was like $300 to fill it up. Fill both tanks up and then drive it up to the mountains and park it, you know, and then drive it back home. That was about all I could do with it. So and then I ran into the pickup, and then a couple of weeks later somebody said that they saw a camper for sale. I went over and looked at it and gave the guy $200. So I came home with a camper, and I thought, well, now that's cool. Let's do it this way. So you know, we did the camper thing for a little while, and I really enjoyed that. At first, it was hard to get used to. You know, it was so much of a smaller space than what I was used to. I couldn't get up and go walk around, and you know, and that sort of stuff. So, but then after a while, I got to where I really enjoyed it. I could get it into places where, you know, I couldn't get the motorhome in at all, and you know, it was $50 to fill it up instead of $300, and I could go just about as far. So. You know, that was a good deal. And then you know, fast forward again, YouTube started clamping down on some of the things that we can do and say, and you know, it has become more of a challenge to get good solid video up that, you know, that the advertisers like, and all that. I'm not complaining at all. It's just, it's a, you know, more of a challenge. So anyway, another long story short is I want to start a community. Well, let me back up. I have a choice. I can continue to do it this way, and you know, run up to the mountains and hang out there for a few weeks or a month or two, you know, and then have to turn around and come back and then save up money, you know, and then go back up and back and forth, and that's fine. I don't mind doing that at all, but still, you know, just limited on what the things that we can talk about. For instance, you know, I'm an avid gun enthusiast. I like to shoot guns, and we can't talk about that on YouTube. They don't allow that, or they'll demonetize you, and you know, that sort of stuff. You know, just to have a good time without, you know, being raunchy. You have to watch out what you say, and you have to please the advertisers and all that. And, you know, like, I'm not complaining about it, but it's just not as much fun as it used to be. So what I wanted to do is, first I want to get you guys' opinion. I want to start a community where we can all come together, and that's another thing too. I'll start building subscribers on a certain subject, and then I start running out of content with that. You know, like the morning fireside chats, they're always a good thing to do. I always had a good time doing that, and I started building some subscribers on that theme, and then I would change. I'd have to come back to town for doctors or something happened, and then I would start losing those subscribers, and then I'd have to try to regain subscribers on a different subject, cooking, green screen, the various things that I've done over the last few months that doesn't really fit into the off-grid camper things. So again, what I want to do is start a community with all of those things that we can talk about, what we want to talk about. We can all go to one place, and everybody has a choice of what videos they like to watch. And I'll try to keep doing a whole variety of things, guns and ammo, target shooting, and then drones, and then I'll do some drones, and I'll gain some subscribers and then lose some because of it. And it's got to where it's just hard. And like I said, I'm not complaining, but I was hoping that I would be a lot farther along than I am. So and that's another thing too. I always swore that I would never do anything like Patreon and those things. However, that's changed. I've got to make a choice here, and I want your guys' feedback on it. I want to start a Patreon page where I can we can all come together and we can all talk about all kinds of different stuff without so much restrictions on what we can say and what we can talk about, and can put up different videos here and there, and then it'll be one central page, and everybody can go off and look at the videos they want to look at, and what they want to see, and then we can all talk and all that. And if the Patreon page does good, then I'll be doing live chats and one-on-one interviews and all that kind of stuff. All the things that Patreon allows us to do, and that way, if somebody wants to watch drones, they can go and watch drones and that sort of stuff. So I want you guys' input on that. There's going to be some tiers, of course, tiers as in levels. I'm thinking about $1 a month. This is kind of the standard. Some people go higher. $1 a month gets you full access to all of the tubes, all the videos that are not available so much on YouTube. And by the way, I'll keep all of the free videos going on the YouTube all the time. You get updated access, or early access, and all that sort of stuff. And then I haven't really worked out all the details yet, but different tiers. 1, 3, and so forth will get you higher level access, and well, y'all understand how that works. But the point is where we can all go to one spot, one place, and we can all just do what we want to do. Just have some good times. The Monday night chats will still be live, but I can do them on Patreon too, and like I said, the videos will be free on YouTube and all that, and most of the stuff on Patreon will pretty much be free. There'll be Patreon only videos, bloopers, how I put a video together, how I find a campsite, just stuff like that probably isn't really interesting to some people, but interesting to others. So I don't know. What do you think? I kind of like the idea. And then, of course, the stickers are coming out here in about 8 days or so. So I kind of mentioned that in the live chat last Monday, and I didn't get a whole lot of response. But so now I'm asking, what do you guys think about the stickers for $6 a piece? Things like that. And then also with the Amazon, at certain levels, not Amazon, but with Patreon, with certain levels, you get free stickers and free merchandise or discounts on merchandise and stuff like that. And then, of course, I'm going to keep the Amazon influencer. If you guys shop at Amazon, click on the link there at the bottom of the video, and well, you know how that works. You know, there's a list of things there that you can that I have bought or used. Nothing that appeals to you, you can always go to the top and type in the search bar there at the top of the page what you're looking for, and then it'll take you to the main Amazon pages. So yeah, reiterate, just kind of give me an idea if you guys would. Let me know what you think about the Patreon thing, and if you don't want to do Patreon, that's fine. That's just hunky-dory. You know, still do the YouTube videos for free and that sort of stuff. But you know, if you want a higher level access, then come on over to Amazon and geez, I keep saying Amazon. Come over to Patreon and you know, get into your input there and what you'd like to see. You know, maybe you want to see me cook something. You know, let me know. We'll try to put it together, and you know, we'll have that. You know, there'll just be more input from you guys. So yeah, I guess that's all I really wanted to say on this one. It's getting pretty long. I'm trying to keep them down around 6 or 7 minutes or so. So let me know, and I'll talk to you again pretty soon.